folks from food pantries all around the United States who work daily to help our struggling citizens get through the hard times we're suffering. The American dream and the American reality. Our vote tomorrow is the one undeniable way we get to determine the distance in that equation. Tomorrow, we get a personal hand in shaping the kind of America we want our kids to grow up in. I'm a husband, I'm a dad, my lovely wife Patty is here with me. We got 3 kids growing up and on their way out into the world. I'm 63. Patty is much younger, much younger. But we both lived through some galvanizing moments in American history. We lived through the civil rights struggle, the peace movement, the women's movement. We played in East Berlin 1 year before the fall of the Berlin Wall. And we were with Amnesty International the year before the release of Nelson Mandela and the end of apartheid. These were days when you could feel the winds of change moving and the world shifting beneath your feet. And we both remember another galvanizing moment, the night that President Obama was elected.
Woo!
It was an unbelievable evening. I remember sitting on the couch. It was an evening when the hope of your heart felt fulfilled. When you could feel the locked doors of the past, you could feel them being blown open to new and unimaginable possibilities, to hope and to change. But today, we have another battle. Now we're charged with the hard daily struggle to make those possibilities real and enduring in a world that challenges your hopefulness, a world that is often brutally resistant to change. We've lived through that struggle over the past 4 years when the forces of opposition have been tireless.
Yeah.
I stood with President Obama 4 years ago, and I'm proud to be standing with him here today. Because he promised me a ride on Air Force One. But I am thankful for the historic advances in healthcare. I'm thankful for a more regulated Wall Street that will begin to protect our citizens from the blind greed of those who overreach.
Yeah.
My father, my dad worked on a Ford assembly line when I was a child, and I'm thankful that we have a president that had faith in the automobile industry. General Motors is today making cars. What else would I write about? I'd be out of a job. I'm thankful that we have a decisive president working hard to keep America safe. And I'm appreciative of the fact that, as promised, he has ended the war in Iraq and is bringing the war in Afghanistan to a close. I'm here today because I'm concerned about women's rights and health issues all around the world. I have to tell you about the dangers to Roe versus Wade under our policies. I'm also troubled by 30 years of an increasing disparity in wealth between our best-off citizens and everyday Americans. That is a disparity that threatens to divide us into 2 distinct and separate nations. We have to be better than that. Finally, I'm here today because I lived long enough to know that the future is rarely a tide rushing in. It's often a slow march, inch by inch, day after long day. And we're in the midst of one of those long days right now. And I believe that President Obama feels those days in his bones for all 100% of us, and he's going to live those days with us. President Obama ran last time as a man of hope and change. And you hear a lot of talk about how things are different now. Things aren't any different now. They're just real. It's crunch time now. The president's job, our job, yours and mine, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, an independent, rich, poor, black, brown, white, gay, straight, soldier, civilian, is to keep that hope alive, to combat the cynicism. You our power to change our lives and the world that we live in. So let's go to work tomorrow and the day after and the day after that. Let's re-elect President Barack Obama to carry our standards forward. That awaits us. This is a song called Land of Hope and Dreams. Grab your tea and your suitcase. Thunder's rolling down the track. You don't know where you're going now. You know you won't be back. Well, darling, if you're weary, lay your head upon my